Hey guys, my name is Dwayne Ramirez. Today I'm going to be talking about culture, language, and literacy and what those definitions mean to me and how they affect me in my daily life. So for my cultural artifact today, I have my hat and my boots. Now the reason why I chose them was because in my family, if you were to go to one of our gatherings, a party of ours, you're gonna see almost all my family wearing these, a hat and boots. So example, my tios, my primos, my grandpas, they're all gonna be wearing boots. Maybe not a hat all the time, but you're definitely gonna see them wearing boots. And it's not just the guys, it's the girls as well. So you're almost gonna see my tias, my primas, they're all gonna be wearing boots as well. So it's something in my family that, we all wear. So I'll definitely say this is more of a cultural thing for me. This is why I chose this as my cultural artifact. And for language, I brought a little something different than most of you guys. I have an album cover. Now the reason why I chose this album in specific is because it is Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly album. The reason why I chose this album was because the definition of language to me is a structured system of communication. Now in his album, this album right here, he has messages being sent to whoever's listening. This expresses language in so many ways because his songs tell stories. Now, if you were to listen to his songs, you'll see that he talks about materialism, racism, oppression, self-love, hate. He communicates with his audience through his emotion, the music that he plays, the tone of his voice, like when someone's mad or sad, happy, you can tell, you're able to understand what they're communicating because that's their form of language. Now, that is why I chose this, because he is communicating something. This is his way of language. And I'd say this would be a very good example of literacy as well, because if you're not, so the definition of literacy to me is the ability to read and write and just to understand language as a whole. So if you're not able to, so I'd say I'm very literate in music, especially Kendrick Lamar's, because I understand what he's saying. So some of you guys may just hear this album, listen to it, play the music, and just see it as that. You won't understand the deeper meaning that Kendrick Lamar is trying to say through his music and songs. And since we're talking about literacy, the artifact that I chose for literacy is this book. It's called Build a Better Brain. And the reason why I chose this was because I believe it gives the definition of literacy itself, to the ability to read and write. Now, it's not just that, it's to understand language as well. Now, the reason why I chose this book was because I have a couple of notes on it, since it's also a homework assignment for me. So without being literate, I wouldn't be able to take notes, I wouldn't be able to write, I wouldn't be able to read what this is saying, and I wouldn't be able to understand what the author is trying to tell me. So I'd say this is a very good definition of literacy, because without being literate, I wouldn't be able to read this book and understand what it's trying to tell me. So yeah, I believe that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much.